First note on Flourish by Martin Seligman. Martin Seligman is the founder of positive psychology. And in fact, there's a funny story, the way he came up with the idea, the concept, which is rather new, around 2000. Martin Seligman and some say Mihaly C together came up with this idea. Others would go to Abraham Maslow, to others, and indeed the idea of positivity, and the importance of positive thoughts is old enough. But he is the one who said, okay, let's have positive psychology, a science which would take care of making ordinary people better. Psychology had concentrated before 2000 on just repairing those who were sick. People with problems would need to come from -5 to 0 to the average. But why not move from 0 to +5, whatever? So that was his concept, which, as I was saying, has a little but funny, in a way, story. He was in his garden, his daughter came to him, and he was doing something, and I don't know, gardening or something, but he was annoyed with the insistence of his little daughter, and she made him realize, well, Daddy, why do you do this? And he realized that there's something wrong, and somehow came up with a concept which is so important today. In fact, it's such an important, powerful idea and science, but new area, new domain, if you will, that the US Army has decided to work with him. And he mentions this in Flourish, wherein he says it's good to have tests with hundreds and then thousands of people. Now they have meta-analysis, which I like, the concept that I like, which means that they take their studies and there's research which studies other research. They take many studies and then they get new significance from such a huge data. And he says that working with the US Army, that first of all it will help this great institution that defends democracy in the world. We'll see about the South China Sea and other such places and what Trump does with it. But it's also good from the other side, so to say. He will be able to see what the results, what the research would say, having so many, more than 1 million people participating. The US Army has, I'm not sure how many, hundreds of thousands of people under arms, but then there will be also important support units and personnel. So in all, it's over 1 million. I don't know how much. It's not so important now, but many people who will, in a way, get involved in this experience using probably positive psychology, exercises, happiness boosting methods, and we'll see what the result, the effect is. And I will just approach the end of this first note on Flourish, saying that the formula proposed in here by Martin Seligman is PERMA, P-E-R-M-A. You can Google for it and see more. It stands for positive feelings, engagement, positive relationships, meaning and achievement, in short. That's the happiness formula as proposed by Martin Seligman here, but we will come back to this.